What's up, guys? First off, thank you so much for all the likes and subscribes and views I got on my last video where I did a hunt for this Red Hulk figure as well as the red unboxing for the NECA Alien figure. I got a load of responses for that, so thank you. I appreciate that, and that was awesome. So today I've got a horror mail call. I'm excited for this. And I'm also going to do a quick unboxing and real quick review of this Red Hulk that was in that video that I went and found. I haven't opened him up yet. It's been like 2 weeks. Everybody's been busy. Work's been an adjustment now. I'm sure people that are still working and having to go out, it's an adjustment everywhere. All we gotta do is just keep pressing through and we will get through it. But with that said, enough rambling. Before I get into this, I did pick this up today. I didn't video it or anything because to me it wasn't worth it. I knew what I was going for and getting, and there's no real figures I'm out looking for anyway, so it's cool. So I did pick up the Steelbook of the Superman Red Sun. I have not seen this film yet. I plan on cooking for my wife tonight, so when she gets home, I'm actually going to get her to watch it. The back art of it has Batman and Luthor. I don't even know who this is, but I'm assuming it's a secretary that he has relations with, kind of like Monica-esque. And then the Red Sun version of Wonder Woman. The artwork's pretty cool. I'm happy with it. The back artwork on Steelbooks is what got me into collecting Steelbooks to begin with, and I have my reference for that. So whenever the Death of Superman Steelbook came out, I picked it up just because it was a Steelbook and it was the same price as what it was any other way. So I wasn't out looking for this, but I happened to get it. So after I got it and opened it up and I took off all the packaging to it, the artwork that was on the back of this, where it's Superman fighting Doomsday, I was not aware that most Steelbooks had some type of special artwork on the back. So it sold me. Ever since I saw this one, I started trying to get Steelbooks whenever I could. Also, for this movie by itself, The Death of Superman, it's worth watching. Like, this is one of the DC animated videos that is hands down worth going out and buying. But with that said, I'm going to get into this mail call. People that are hanging out, y'all staying safe? Alright, cool. Best Buy had kind of a flash sale on most of these, so I went ahead and ordered a few just to kind of scratch that itch that I've been having. But they shipped it weird. So they did it in 4 different shipments, which was not necessary in any kind of way, but they did. So here we are. I got Scream Factory's Silver Bullet. It's got the slipcase, which it should because it hasn't been out that long. But we got the slip for it. Gonna check this out pretty soon. I guess this will end up being more of a Stephen King kind of haul type do as well. Alright. Got the 14th season of Supernatural, because I've got all the seasons up to it, and this was like $8.99. I tried to get it for Black Friday this past year, but it was sold out and it wasn't too big a deal. Plus I knew this was going to be on sale soon. Supernatural has a convention going to New Orleans in November, and my wife loves Supernatural. I've been to one of those conventions, so it's a good time. It's awesome, but I will probably try to take her to that for like a anniversary type deal this coming up November. Alright. Now, this got Scream Factory's Dawn of the Dead with the slip cover. I'm excited for this. I didn't know if it was going to come with the slip or not. And it was actually going to be a deal breaker for me, because if it didn't, I was going to take it back and be petty. But it came with the slip, so I'm super excited for this. I've got John Carpenter's Vampires. I haven't seen this movie, but again, I got it because of Scream Factory and the artwork. This artwork is awesome. And like most of the Scream Factory releases, you can open up and it's going to have the original artwork, reversible slip inside of it. So that's pretty cool. And I've got the Salem's Lot Steelbook exclusive. I'm going to go ahead and open it up now and try to check out what this back artwork is. I've got one more package somewhere, and I think I'm missing it. And the back art is almost a silhouette of one of the vampires, but it's still pretty damn cool. And you have that right there. It's got a matte black finish to it. This Steelbook's awesome. This was, again, $8.99. And normally they're like $15. So I figured I'd go ahead and get it. Have a rainy day here soon. About to be on maternity leave, so I'm going to be watching some movies and getting in some reviews. I have one more package. Bear with me one second. Damn. And I still have one more that's supposed to get delivered on Monday, but I'm not waiting till Monday just to open up all this other extra stuff. Same thing, got Stephen King's Cat's Eye. Drew Barrymore's in this. Did not know that. She was in Firestarter, so I might need to do some research and try to see how few and far between it is on that one. And that's the back artwork for it. I've seen some Blu-ray releases where this is just the artwork for it. It's kind of this image here, and it'll say Cat's Eye up top, and it's a slip cover. But this is much cooler, so that's awesome. And while I have these open, and you're not going to see it on camera. It's very blurry, but it seems to be Drew Barrymore screaming. If you want to pause it and have this code, you are welcome to it. I don't use the digital download codes. So that's it for Cat's Eye. If you want Salem's Lot, you can have it. Just hit pause and claim, and you guys go to town on it. I don't think I ever claimed the Superman one. And here's the code for Red Sun. So you guys are more than welcome to have it, because I don't need it. With that being said, about to jump into this. Now, real quick. This is the 4th Hulk that Hasbro has put out. You've got the 2-pack Green Hulk, the STCC Green Hulk, and then the Gray Hulk. So this figure's already been reviewed a ton of times. Everybody kind of knows what to get into it. And from what I've seen on this one, the only thing that makes it the most perfect figure is the butterfly joints on the chest. If you could actually bend them forward, then it'd be probably the best thing ever. But you can't, even still. You've got interchangeable hands on it, and I will flip the camera over so you can get a better view on this. But right out the gate, he's awesome. It's really hard to see in the package, but there's a lot of almost orange highlights that have been airbrushed to this figure, especially on the head sculpt and on the upper torso. And you see it more predominantly on the lower foot. I'm going to flip the camera over real quick so you can see it. This guy's sick. Alright, here's trying to get some better footage of that. Now you can see here's what I'm talking about on the foot, where that orange kind of fades into the red. And you see that a little bit better. There's slight, very, very slight gray dry brushing added to the tears on the pants. And then you can see the orange headed up here to the pectorals, as well as here on the face. Now with mine, I am going to add a black wash to try to make the highlights pop out. And again, the camera's not picking it up, but over here where the eyes are sunken in, there's also a little bit of purple to it. But as you can see, you got everything on the back. There's orange up here near the top of the traps, so the lower back there's no orange or anything like that. But you don't really need it because of lighting and everything like that. Flip this guy over. Alright, and that was some of the close-ups on this figure. Now, one of my favorite Marvel Legends figures of all time is the Grey Hulk that came out last year. I did a whole list of the top 10 Marvel Legends figures, and Grey Hulk was like number 2. So with these new body molds that they're using for Hulk, they're versatile. Like, even though it's big and bulky, it's worth it, hands down. Especially like if you're just getting into collecting, you know. They have that 2-pack of the Hulk and Wolverine. It might be starting to get a little bit more pricey, but I know here for a few months it was more affordable because it was getting marked down on clearance through different retailers. Same with the Grey Hulk. You can get Grey Hulk for around $35. Rulk or Red Hulk, he's a little bit more harder to get because he was so hard to find at Target in the first place, because a lot of Targets were getting one per store. They get reshipments of a case of 3 or 6 or so, but people were going and they were buying them in bulk to go make a profit and flip on eBay. When I was in Target earlier today, I went ahead to look to see if they had any more, because I'm about helping others in the community. So say if I was out hunting for a figure and I saw multiple of it that was kind of more popular or had a higher demand, like Doctor Doom was for a hot minute, I've got no problem picking one up and getting it for somebody. Just, you know, you get me back on shipping and the figure, then I'll help you, right? It's a community. So with this Red Hulk, the head sculpt out of all these Hulk figures to me is my favorite. If you are into customizing, he's worth getting to paint green or another shade of gray, whatever you want to do with it. That's totally up to you. But if they wanted to re-release him as a green Hulk with that same head sculpt, I'd buy it without hesitation. The only thing I really want to do to this is maybe add a dark red or a black wash, just so all the recesses where they sculpted in the muscle, and especially on the face, because I think if I added a darker wash to that head sculpt, it'll make the features be more predominant. And I also want to add maybe kind of a gray dry brush to the hair, just to add a little bit of flavor to it. But with that, that's my video for today. We went through everything. Again, thank you guys for feedback and likes and kind of helping me stay motivated with getting these videos. If someone can use all of these download codes, because I'm not using them. They're going away, so have at it. Quick shout out to christianhannahhorror and his YouTube channel. He's real big into collecting horror movies and doing reviews and everything like that. But it was based on his review that made me decide to do this Best Buy order, because he went and picked it up from Best Buy and it showed that the Dawn of the Dead had that slip cover. So with that, I was like, I gotta try to do it. If they don't have it, I'll take it back. You know, whatever. But with that, thank you guys for checking me out, and let's get some conversations going. Thank you, and y'all be safe out there because times are crazy.